Crypto was never just about money, but that's the box it got shoved into. From the beginning, the headlines told a narrow story: Bitcoin as digital gold, Ethereum as a playground for scams, tokens as lottery tickets, and every market crash, every meme coin, every celebrity pump and dump fed the same myth. This tech is unstable, unregulated, and ultimately it's useless. It stuck.
But why?
Crypto became shorthand for speculation, not innovation, not infrastructure, not anything you'd actually use. But the myth missed the bigger picture.
It's a myth.
While the world debated whether Bitcoin would replace the dollar, developers were quietly building an entirely new internet underneath it. By 2025, crypto is more than just coins in a wallet. It's smart contracts automating billions in loans. It's real-world assets trading on-chain. It's identity, data, and ownership rebuilt from scratch. So why does the myth still linger? Because complexity hides progress, and crypto's most powerful breakthroughs don't make headlines until something breaks. Now, this myth survives because most people never go beyond the surface. They've used an exchange, maybe bought an NFT during the hype, maybe they heard about some DAO that collapsed in a governance mess, and they think, that's it, that's the whole space.
It's a scam. It's a scam. And I refuse to be scammed.
But they haven't seen the layers underneath.
Go deeper! Deeper!
They don't see crypto used for remittances in Nigeria, moving money faster than any bank ever could. They don't see hospitals in South Korea using blockchain to share patient records securely between institutions. They don't see the artists in Buenos Aires tokenizing their work not to chase trends, but to keep food on the table when their currency collapsed. Because the real story doesn't sell. Quiet innovation doesn't make headlines, explosions do. And that's what held crypto back. Not lack of progress, but a lack of visibility.
Hey man, we didn't know. You didn't care either.
This is the oldest one in the book. Bitcoin launched as a peer-to-peer digital cash, and that's where most people's understanding froze. Send, receive, speculate, that's it, right?
Wrong.
Today, crypto isn't just transferring value, it's rewriting how value works. Look at Ethereum. It didn't just add payments, it added logic. Code you can't bribe, rules you can't bend. And that gave us DeFi. Automated lending without banks, trustless trading without brokers, and stablecoins that hold value better than some national currencies. Uniswap moves billions without a clearinghouse, Aave issues collateralized loans with zero paperwork, and Solana, Avalanche, Base, all power financial systems that operate globally 24/7 without middlemen. And it's not just finance. NFTs turned JPEGs into digital passports, membership cards, tickets, creator royalties. They're used for verifying event attendance, licensing music, and even issuing diplomas. Saying crypto is only for payments in 2025 is like saying the internet is only for email. You're missing the rest of the stack.
Maybe it's low.
This myth is kind of funny because it dies the second you say one word: stablecoins. Tether, USDC, DAI, these are stable stores of value pegged to the dollar and built for movement. They don't spike, they don't crash, they just work.
Dollars?
Today, stablecoins move billions daily, not on Wall Street, on the ground. In Argentina, freelancers get paid in USDT to dodge 200% inflation. In Nigeria, shop owners settle invoices in USDC because the naira collapses faster than they can restock. In Turkey, stablecoins act as an underground dollar economy: salaries, savings, rent. Now, these aren't just hypothetical use cases, they're lifelines, helping out people in need and alleviating risks. Platforms like Remittano, Paychant, and Katani Pay are using stablecoins to move money across borders in seconds, with near zero fees and no middlemen. Try doing that with Western Union on a Sunday.
Give me Western Union, please.
Even Shopify lets merchants accept USDC because it clears faster, settles cheaper, and doesn't bounce on a holiday. So is crypto that volatile for real-world use? No. That's the old crypto. The new one is becoming the plumbing for financial survival.
Crypto is the future of money.
Tell that to IBM, Walmart, and Maersk. These aren't crypto-native startups. They're century-old titans.
Because they're 100 years old.
And they've already bet on blockchain. Walmart tracks lettuce, Maersk tracks shipping containers, and IBM tracks everything from vaccines to diamonds. Why? Because blockchain gives them something no spreadsheet or legacy system ever could: verifiable truth shared in real time. Food recalls that once took weeks now take minutes. Shipments that vanished in transit are now pinpointed to the second. Also, there's fraud detection, chain of custody, real-time audits. These are evolving logistics with receipts. Governments see it too. In Estonia, for instance, blockchain secures court records, digital IDs, and e-governance tools used by every citizen. No backlogs, no data leaks, just transparent systems that work.
Estonia is actually real. I looked it up.
And healthcare? Well, MediBlock is already live in South Korea, giving patients control of their medical history. No more lost files, no more faxes, just encrypted records you can actually carry in your pocket. And these aren't just pilot programs, they're production systems running 24/7.
Everyone's connected 24/7 with
So no, it's not hype, it's infrastructure. Invisible, maybe, but it's essential. Try telling that to 560 million crypto users worldwide. The idea that crypto is only for coders died a decade ago. Today, wallets like MetaMask, Phantom, and Coinbase are smoother than most banking apps. You don't need to know what a gas fee is, you don't need to write a single line of code.
It's all waiting at the click of a button.
Even Telegram users are swapping tokens inside chats thanks to Ton-based mini apps. No browser extensions, no onboarding hell, just tap, trade, done. Now in Africa, platforms like BitPesa let small businesses send money across borders without ever touching a bank. No private keys, no seed phrases, just a clean UX that works where banks don't. And in the US, Venmo added crypto with a single button. Apple Pay and Google Pay now integrate with wallets, closing the gap between the Web 2 comfort and Web 3 access. This isn't a developer playground anymore, it's a consumer toolset, and it's only getting easier.
Wrong.
But then again, crypto isn't just about finance. It's starting to shape how we treat the planet and each other. Energy Web Token tracks real-time renewable energy production across grids. Regen Network pays farmers and land stewards to restore ecosystems with on-chain proof tied to verified impact. In Latin America, Celo powers microloans and UBI pilots getting capital directly into people's hands, no bank required. And the chains themselves? Proof-of-stake networks like Solana, Avalanche, Ethereum, and Cardano have reduced energy consumption by over 99% compared to early proof-of-work models. Meanwhile, Bitcoin has lately been breaking a few hash rate records, but that's a topic for another time. This isn't speculative tech, again, chasing ESG labels. It's infrastructure being used today to meet the real-world goals.
We do it because we have to.
Now, what's coming next isn't just innovation, it's reinvention.
I'm being reinvented too.
Ocean Protocol is turning data into an asset you can own, trade, and monetize without handing it to big tech. VitaDAO is flipping the science models on its head, letting anyone fund and profit from breakthrough biotech research. No grants, no gatekeepers. And in the metaverse, platforms like The Sandbox and Decentraland have created functioning economies. Land is bought, services are traded, and digital work pays real bills. On the infrastructure level, IOTA and Helium are laying the rails for machine-to-machine commerce, smart cars paying tolls, devices renting bandwidth, and AI models buying clean power, all without human input.
Robots, huh?
And real-world asset tokenization? That's no longer a theory, as we mentioned previously. Projects like RealT and Ondo Finance let users invest into US rental properties, credit markets, or short-term treasuries with just $10 on-chain, globally, and in seconds. This isn't the future creeping in, it's already here. Now, yes, crypto still has its hurdles. but they're not immovable.
Who made a commodity for crypto?
Scalability? Solana handles thousands of transactions per second. Ethereum's layer 2s like Optimism or Arbitrum and ZK Sync are slashing costs and boosting speed. What once took minutes and gas fees now settles nearly instantly for pennies.
The future is now.
Regulation? The EU's MiCA framework went live, offering clarity that the US still struggles to match. And in Dubai and Singapore, entire zones have been built to attract Web3 startups under well-defined rules. Interoperability? Projects like Cosmos and Polkadot are doing what early critics said was impossible, making chains talk to each other, move assets, and share data without wrapping or clunky workarounds. And trust? That's changing too. Lens Protocol is rethinking social media where you own your identity and content. Platforms like Coin Academy are turning education into onboarding, and Telegram mini apps, Apple Pay integrations, and gasless transactions are pulling in users who don't even realize they're using the blockchain.
Didn't even realize what was happening.
The barriers aren't just falling here, they're being rebuilt into bridges. We're past the noise, past the pumps, and past the Ponzi talk. Crypto is building. Quietly, globally, and irreversibly. Not every chain will make it, and not every project deserves to, but the myth that crypto is just speculation, it's already dead. Blockchain is becoming the infrastructure layer of the internet, powering finance, identity, trade, governance, and beyond.
Unique digital goods on the blockchain.
Smart cities running on IoTA, scientific research funded through Ethereum, cross-border salaries paid in USDC, medical records secured on-chain, and voting systems powered by DAOs. This isn't a vision board, it's already happening. So next time someone calls crypto a scam, a bubble, or a game for gamblers, send them this video. And if you've used crypto for something real, paid rent, sent remittances, verified credentials, funded a project, drop your story in the comments. Let's build the archive. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell, and stay tuned. We're just getting started.